Hi, everyone. I want to present here my oral defense of, the research project called "How do daily life scenario role plays help optimizing speaking speed in students in an online learning environment?" My name is Darlin Andres Moreno, and for my tutor, Lina Marcela Soto Granada. So basically, something that I would like to take into consideration on some keywords and core concepts is that using real life communicative scenarios to simulate authentic interactions and boost engagement. This is a definition for a role play practice. Speaking speed, reducing hesitation and pauses to develop fluency and automaticity in EFL learners. Online learning, adapting communicative strategies for virtual environments and remote classroom. It is important to, take these concepts into consideration for what is coming next. So the problem that I identified is that, some students struggle when they try to speak because either they talk too slow or perhaps they cannot connect the words correctly, or they have gaps in real context communication. So basically the learners, they tend to pause frequently, mentally translate ideas, and feel insecure when producing language in real time. So this is why I wanted to address this problem through my research project. So the research question is, how do daily life scenario role plays help optimize speaking speed in students in an online learning environment? The main objective is to analyze how the role plays influence the development of speaking speed in students, in this case, in an online environment. We have some specific objectives to observe changes in students' speaking speed, identify the students' confidence and participation levels, and analyze the effectiveness of role plays as a communicative strategy. Theoretical framework, well, we have a nation 2013, according to them, fluency improves through repeated and meaningful practice. Also, we have an author here, Thambari, who explains that students become more fluent when they focus on communication instead of only grammar accuracy. Speaking as an interactive process, the project considers speaking as a highly interactive process. Role-play activities allow students to communicate in real-life situations. This approach directly helps students develop automaticity, build confidence, and significantly reduce hesitation while speaking in an online environment. And this is true. I mean, if I would like to improve my speaking skill, I need to communicate with others. I need to interact with others, and this will help me to improve this skill. And this is the base of my project. Let's continue. So, our recent studies heavily support the use of role plays to improve speaking fluency and confidence in EFL learners. For instance, Hesina, Raj Mawati, and Rasit found that students who participate in role play activities speak more naturally and with uh, far fewer pauses. Other studies corroborate that communicative activities in virtual spaces increase engagement and motivation, which positively impacts speaking performance and reduces anxiety. Well, the methodology and target population. So this study follows a qualitative research approach. And the main instruments that I used for data collection were field diaries and surveys, also class activities. In this case, of course, role plays. The target population, well, English teachers, pre-service teachers, I mean, from UNAT. Um, the implementation of the project was or followed the following phases. The phase number one was a diagnostic stage, was mainly observation. On the phase two was the implementation or application of various or several daily life role play activities in different online sessions. And the phase three was the data collection, collection of field notes, analyzing the students' participation, and gathering reflections. And phase four, identification of patterns and changes in students' speaking speed and fluency. And the results were that a significant speed and fluency improvement. Students transition from long pauses and translation dependence to responding naturally and quickly after repeated practice. Increased confidence, field diaries revealed heightened participation. The second round of role plays felt easier and faster, with the students using complete sentences and showing less fear. Dynamic learning environment. Roleplays created an interactive virtual space. The resulting motivation and engagement positively influence overall speaking performance. Here, I mean, it is important to know that during the classes, I have a group of two students, and technically, taking into consideration they were not like face to face. This helped them to gain more confidence, and taking into consideration that I was not like very or too strict with them. They gained a lot of confidence, so they were able to take the role plays as something that they could use in order to improve the speaking skill, which was the main purpose of the project. And not only the skill itself, but also, in this case, the pace and the speed and the fluency. So this is it. These are some references that I used for the research project. So I thank you so much for listening to this video. And well, you all have a wonderful day.